Hey there, tech enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's not just fascinating, but incredibly crucial for our future: AI policies in the upcoming US presidential election. Now, let's take a moment to consider this. From the voice assistants on our smartphones to Netflix's recommendation algorithms, and even self-driving cars, AI is at the heart of it all. Artificial intelligence has become an integral part of our daily lives, and its influence is only going to grow. This is why AI policies are becoming a make-or-break factor for our future. And when we're talking about the United States, the world's superpower, these policies have global implications. So today, we're going to take a close look at the AI policies proposed by two presidential candidates, Trump and Harris. What are the key differences in their approaches? Which policies might be more beneficial for AI development? And most importantly, how could these policies affect not just Americans, but people around the world? Stick around as we break down these complex issues into digestible insights. Whether you're a tech guru or just getting interested in AI, this video will give you the knowledge you need to understand one of the most important policy debates of our time. So, grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's explore the future of AI policy together. All right, let's cut to the chase. To get where AI policy is heading, we've got to look back. So let's rewind to 2016 when the Obama administration dropped their game-changing report, Preparing for the Future of AI. This wasn't just another government paper. It was the first official US AI policy, folks. Now, let's break down the juicy highlights. 1. Invest in research and development states that it will prioritize investments in basic and applied research and development, R&D, to advance AI technology and its applications. 2. Create an open data initiative, establish an open data for AI initiative to release a significant number of government datasets to accelerate AI research and drive the use of open data standards across government, academia, and the private sector. 3. Enhance agency capacity. This topic is about finding ways to apply AI to missions at the government level, including creating similar organizations like DARPA in the AI space. 4. Develop a skilled workforce. Governments develop a diverse and skilled workforce that can utilize AI technologies. After all, people who work for the government need to know about AI so they can make good AI policy. That's why we're talking about training programs for federal employees. 5. Foster interagency collaboration. Establish a machine learning and artificial intelligence subcommittee within the National Science and Technology Council to develop and share standards and best practices for the use of AI in government operations. 6. Evaluate AI applications. Fund the evaluation portion of the program, which measures the impact and cost effectiveness of AI applications and confirms that AI technology is beneficial and efficient. 7. Address ethical and governance issues. Governments ensure that AI systems are manageable, transparent, and aligned with human values. Looking back now, this approach might seem pretty basic, right? But here's the thing. It was actually a big deal. The US was ahead of the curve, recognizing the importance of AI before many other countries even caught on. They kicked off a national-level response when most folks were still trying to figure out what AI even meant. It's moments like these that make you go, yep, that's Obama for you. The guy had vision, you gotta give him that. He saw where the world was heading and decided to get ahead of the game. Pretty impressive when you think about it, huh? All right, let's dive into the Trump-era AI policy. If I had to sum it up in one phrase, it'd be MAGA. Yep, make America great again. Basically, Trump's crew saw AI as the secret sauce to make that slogan a reality. They zeroed in on AI as the linchpin for the economy and national security. And boy, were they laser focused on beating China in the tech race. In 2019, Trump dropped the executive order on maintaining American leadership in artificial intelligence. That's Executive Order 13859 for you policy wonks out there. The order had 6 main goals. 1. Keep pumping money into AIR, and 2. Make it easier to access top-notch federal data and models. 3. Knock down barriers to using AI tech. 4. Cook up some tech standards for safe and trustworthy AI systems. 5. School up AI researchers and users. 6. Whip up a game plan to keep America's AI edge sharp. Now, the National Science and Technology Council, NSTC, followed up with their 2019 update to the National AI R&D Strategic Plan. But here's the kicker. They basically said, hey, prioritize AI with the money you've already got. Talk about a buzzkill. People weren't too thrilled about that. I mean, come on, new tech needs new cash, right? And here's another head scratcher. We all know IT thrives on global talent, but Trump was pretty tight on immigration. There weren't any special passes for AI whizzes in the immigration rules. That didn't go over too well either. On the flip side, they were pretty buddy-buddy with big tech, sharing government data to help them level up their AI game. But that got folks worried about their personal info being up for grabs. So there you have it. Trump's AI policy in a nutshell. Bold moves, but not without some eyebrow-raising moments. All right, folks, let's shift gears and talk about the Biden era. Things got a whole lot more interesting. So by the time Biden rolled into the White House, AI wasn't just about national security and the economy anymore. Nope. AI was all up in our daily lives, affecting how we live, work, and play. Biden's crew was like, okay, we got to keep America in the driver's seat with AI tech, but we also need to get a handle on all these social issues popping up. The Biden administration wanted to continue to support the U.S. leadership in AI technology, but also create a system that would allow the government to manage and control various social issues. That's what NAR is, a group of 12 experts from the public, private, and academic sectors, led by co-chair Parker. Full name is the National Artificial Intelligence Research Resource. Since June 28, 2021, they've been having regular powwows and dropping reports for the public to chew on and give feedback. The most important aspect of the Biden administration's AI policy, however, is that it has codified the regulation of AI, which is both an achievement for the Biden administration and a point of attack for the Republican Party. Now, get this. Before the government even stepped in, the big AI companies in the US were like, hey, we got this, and came up with their own rules. It's kind of like when online gaming companies in Korea tried to self-regulate when gaming addiction became a hot topic. You know, companies like OpenAI, Google, Amazon, and Meta were all, look, we can police ourselves. But Biden wasn't buying it. So, October 2023, Biden announces Executive Order 14110. The title? Safe, secure, and trustworthy development and use of artificial intelligence. Let's take a quick look at the highlights. 1. Establish an AI Safety and Security Council to advise on AI-related issues. 2. Direct federal agencies on the role of AI in national security and healthcare. This would mean, for example, mandating a regulatory framework if the Secretary of Health and Human Services develops a strategy to regulate the use of AI or AI-enabled tools in drug development. This would be the same for security-related AI in the Department of Defense. 3. Create a training program to empower federal employees to understand and manage AI technology. 4. Utilize civil rights offices in each government agency to prevent and address unlawful discrimination and harm caused by the use of AI to ensure that citizens receive equity and civil rights in AI applications. 5. Mandate the development of model guardrails to ensure the safety and reliability of AI. I'll link to the detailed information. As we've seen, different administrations have taken varying approaches to AI. The Obama administration laid the groundwork by recognizing AI's importance. The Trump administration viewed AI primarily through the lens of national competitiveness. Now, the Biden administration is placing a greater emphasis on AI safety and ethics. This evolution in policy reflects the rapid advancement of AI technology and our growing understanding of its implications. Each administration has built upon the work of its predecessors, adapting to new developments and challenges in this fast-moving field. All right, everyone. I hope you've been following along so far. Now, let's dive into today's main topic, the AI policies of the U.S. presidential candidates. Let's start with Trump, who's aiming for a second term. How would we summarize his AI policy? In a nutshell, it's all about promoting innovation through deregulation. Trump has promised to repeal Biden's executive order on AI regulation. His supporters, including prominent Silicon Valley investors like Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz, argued that the Biden administration's AI regulations are stifling innovation. Getting a bit more technical, let's look at the open weights AI model proposed by Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance. Vance claims this model can prevent left-wing bias in AI systems. But what exactly is an open weights AI model? It's an AI model where the internal structure and parameters are made publicly accessible. At first glance, this might seem like a win for transparency, but it's not that simple. The advantage of this model is that it allows us to examine the inner workings, making it easier to spot biases or issues. It also enables researchers to improve the model or develop new applications. However, it's highly vulnerable to security breaches and raises intellectual property concerns. Moreover, AI experts in the field are questioning whether this approach can actually prevent bias. Real transparency isn't just about opening up the model, it's about who participates in the process and who controls the content. Trump still views AI as a crucial component of national security, just as he did during his previous term. What's new is his emphasis on policies to attract foreign AI talent to the U.S., of course. Given Trump's history of stirring up anti-immigrant sentiment, it remains to be seen whether he can actually implement effective tech immigration policies. Overall, Trump's approach is focused on respecting corporate autonomy and promoting innovation. This approach has the advantage of potentially accelerating AI technological development. However, there are also voices of concern. Critics argue that there's a lack of preparation for ethical issues and potential risks associated with AI. For example, there's no specific mention of how to address problems like AI bias or social impacts such as large-scale unemployment. Let's dive into the AI policies of Harris, who's recently become a hot topic in the presidential race. During her time as a senator, Harris pointed out issues with misinformation on major social network platforms and emphasized the need for regulation. In the IT sector, she's known for her tough, decisive policies, befitting her background as a prosecutor. As a Democrat, she's expected to largely maintain the regulatory direction of the Biden administration. But here's where Harris differs from Biden. She's from San Francisco. Like Trump, she enjoys broad support from Silicon Valley investors. A prime example is Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn's founder, who's already donated $7 million to Harris's campaign. While Silicon Valley might have leaned towards Trump in a Biden-Trump scenario, the Harris-Trump dynamic changes the game. Smart Silicon Valley investors likely see supporting Harris as a way to secure both moral high ground and practical benefits. Given this context, Harris's AI policy can be summed up in one word: balance. She advocates for promoting AI development while also implementing appropriate regulations. The goal is to avoid excessive regulation while pursuing AI advancement that considers safety and ethics. Harris, who places great importance on gender issues and fairness, shows significant interest in AI bias and ethical issues. She's likely to push for policies that prevent AI from reinforcing social discrimination. At the same time, she's appealing to tech companies, claiming she'll collaborate with them even better than Trump would if elected. Furthermore, Harris emphasizes the importance of international cooperation in AI development and regulation. She's shown a commitment to creating global AI standards through collaboration with allies. And in line with general Democratic policy trends, she aims to leverage AI in addressing climate change issues. All right, folks, we've reached the final stretch of our deep dive into the AI and tech policies of our presidential candidates. Let's wrap this up with a quick comparison of Harris and Trump's stances on key ICT issues. AI regulation. Harris supports maintaining the October 2023 executive order, while Trump wants to repeal it. Antitrust laws. Most big tech companies in the U.S. are subject to these. Harris aims to keep them in place, while Trump wants to maintain only some aspects. Taxes on tech billionaires. This is where they really diverge. As a Democrat, Harris advocates for increasing these taxes, while Trump pushes for tax cuts. Cryptocurrency regulation. Another split. Harris wants to strengthen regulations, but Trump, aiming to attract crypto enthusiasts, promises to ease regulations and offer active support. Digital and AI literacy. With rapid tech advancements, this has become a hot topic. Harris supports government investment in improving digital literacy, while Trump views it as unnecessary spending. And that's a wrap on today's video. I hope this breakdown helps you understand where our candidates stand on these crucial tech issues. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support motivates me to create even better content for you all. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay curious, and let's shape the future of tech together.